Hello everyone, I'm Extra Cheesy 87 and this is Let's Play a Danganronpa 2 Part 51. In the previous video, we began unraveling the mysteries of the game by exploring Hope Peak Academy, or something that at least looks like Hope Peak Academy. Major things we learned, there was a bad dude named Izuru Kamukura, something like that, who's also apparently the founder, but this dude was supposed to be a student. They share the same name. I don't know. Hyoko's like an old lady, or not an old lady, but an older lady, but she's also a child. I don't know. It's like, it was a bunch of stuff. We learned that basically there's some dudes and they may or may not be bad. Damn it, not again. The hallway's different from the last time. I guess when that flag Monokuma mentioned is raised, I'm moving to a different hallway than the last. But how can he do that? No, now's not the time to be confused by that. Thinking about it, it's just gonna waste my energy. Oh boy, I'm excited. Oh! Okay, for some reason I thought I saw a Monokuma doll in there. I guess something to do with like the white and the black while it was moving. The game is spooky. It's too spooky for me. I'm looking for stuff. What was, I'm still trying to think. What was the fat guy's name from the first game? It's something with an H. I keep... Hifumi, that's it. Hifumi. I don't know why. I was just gonna make a joke about we could go visit Hifumi's body. But, yeah, that's his name. There's a lot of H names that are 6 letters long. Hyoko, Hifumi, Hajime. I mean, a lot is apparently just 3. I feel like there's someone else, maybe. I mean, Hinata, you know? There's a billiard table, a dartboard, and a shelf lined with magazines. It's hard to think a room like this actually exists in a school. I mean, really, the biggest problem here is, it's floating. It's the ghost of Hifumi, the ghost of Sakura, lurks around. There's a lot of different magazines here. Fashion, motorcycles, I mean, I guess is this the only floor that had 2 deaths on it? I think it's the only floor that had 2 people die on it. I feel like every other... I'm trying to think. Because Sakura died in this room. Hifumi died in the art room. I mean, I guess wherever they do the trials, the executions, but that doesn't count. Sayaka died on the first floor. Chihiro died on the second floor. This is like also it's testing my ability to remember everyone's names from the first game. I guess 2 people died on the first floor because Mukuro died on the first floor and Sayaka died on the first floor. There's a lot of different magazines here: fashion, motorcycle, martial arts, sports, computer, travel. There's even a magazine about cameras. My hero would have been happy to see this. My hero who? That's kind of a hard thing to say, or maybe it's not. Maybe I just can't speak English. This hologram again. What's this one say? It looks like another email passage. Regarding the report we gave you the other day, we have finally succeeded in acquiring them and have placed them in our care. Though they were all dispersed, we were successful in acquiring all 15 of them. Did we have a say in the matter? Due to the fact that we were unable to ask them about specific details, it is unknown how they managed to survive the tragedy. It's been reported that some are wounded, so it seems certain that they survived under harsh conditions. One of them's even got a girl's hand on their arm. Over the course of our detailed investigation, we determined that they are the same age as the others. So we've decided to entrust them to the survivors of the killing school life. As for the remnants of despair, there are still no solid leads regarding this matter, and we have no new information to write. So it seems like Makoto and the gang were successful in getting out and maybe linked up with the Future Foundation? We will continue with the investigation, which, I mean, it kind of makes sense. If it was broadcast all over TV, they would probably have met them as soon as they left Hope's Peak. So they were probably, like, picked up immediately. We will continue with the investigation. Once they are discovered, we shall eliminate... what? Well, wait, who are we eliminating? Oh, the Remnants of Despair. I thought we were still talking about us. I was like, wait, what? Everything is for the sake of a future filled with hope. I feel like I've heard that before. Remnants of Despair has been updated. The Academy's survivors has been updated. It says here that they succeeded in acquiring them and have placed them in our care. That means we should have been protected by the Future Foundation, right? Then why is this happening? If the Future Foundation was protecting us, why were we forced to kill each other on this island? Well, I guess it's not possible the Future Foundation set all this up.
What's this?
My, hide you, man. If you keep worrying like that, you're gonna get a toothache and collapse. It's your fault. What is this hologram thing anyway?
Hey,
It's exactly what it looks like. They're the Future Foundation's emails. I thought they made the perfect clue, so I did a little hacking here and there to get them. You can do that? Whoever's controlling you seems to possess many talents.
No.
Well, who cares about me anyway? They're not important at all. They're not important at all, eh? There's no way that's not important. His true identity should connect to everything, to what's happening right now. I mean, Monokuma's not... Like, Monokuma is essentially like a vessel for the writers in a lot of way, right? Like, he's not really important. Or he's a vessel for the antagonism of the game. What do we got? Confidential file. It's a file with the Hope Peak Academy seal on it. It says confidential. That means this is a big secret, right? Why would an important document be here? Why am I even asking a question like that? Obviously Monokuma is responsible. Anyway, I need to confirm what's inside the file. About the Hope Cultivation Plan. For many years, Hope's Peak Academy has conducted rigorous research into various talents. The Hope Cultivation Plan seeks to use the fruits of our labor to further our true goal. With our hands, we will birth a true hope that will bring hope to the entire world. Truly, this program is the next innovation in providing the ultimate education. The plan has been the Academy's wish since its foundation, but we must succeed at all costs. What followed was a series of detailed instructions and in intricate orders. It was full of difficult technical terms, and I had no idea what any of them meant. However, the word True Hope left a strong impression on my mind for some reason. The Hope Cultivation Plan was created for the sake of birthing true hope. Hope's Peak Academy was behind something like that? I don't really get it, but there's something about these words. True hope, huh? True hope. Why do I click on things again? I guess it's because like I'm thinking there's gonna be like an extra blurb afterwards, but it just goes through the same information again. Well, I mean, it seemed like that one was slightly different. I don't really get it, but there's something. Yeah, there's something there, alright. None of the magazines stick out. I mean, I see like it's got that manga character from the first one, the little bunny thing. There's a lot of different magazines here. Okay, this is the same. It's got that same bunny character from the very first Monokuma manga we found. Are we done here? There's a dartboard. Oh man, it's time for the dart puzzle. Or did Monokuma just randomly make this up? Everyone's favorite puzzle from Virtue's Last Reward? Which honestly probably isn't even that hard, but I just remember my brain being destroyed by it. Speaking of my brain being destroyed, looks like I'm in a different hallway again. I'm pretty much used to it by now, but even so. What is this space? Am I dreaming or something? I mean, this is just totally disconnected from reality. Okay. Oh, it's a banger, dude. It's very good. I like the 8-bit.
It smells.
Okay, maybe not this part. This part isn't quite as good, but I mean, it's still pretty good. But that opening little riff there at the beginning is big vibe music. It's close. It's very close. Someone is coming. Kane's twitching her nose and examining her surroundings. That's probably just Kazuichi in the back room, you know, by himself.
Based on my gut feeling.
They're real close. At least that's what my gut is telling me. Oh yeah, he's close, all right. Then answer this with your gut. Is it an enemy or an ally? Let's see. My gut feeling is... They're both.
Yo.
He's right. They're both. Both? What do you mean?
You.
I don't know any details. It's just my gut after all. Well, that's true, I guess. I mean, it could be an ally and an enemy. It doesn't necessarily have to be just one person. What, how do I open this menu? Okay, what's it gonna be? You have been cleaned. you will never hatch, so you'll never level up all the way, so there's no point in even talking to me. Think we can find Byakuya? Oh, what was I gonna say? Oh yeah, that it could be, because I mean, I guess it's implying that the characters from the first game might be showing back up, but so that could be your ally, and the enemy could be the Izuru guy. Oh, it's so good. This must be a library. Monokuma probably left something here too, so I should hurry up and find it. Any dollies? I don't see any dollies. I mean, granted, we don't need them, but... This hologram again. It must be another one of the Future Foundation's emails. I should read it. There's no doubt that it's another clue. To the Future Foundation... Oh, it's the music, dude. Makoto? Where are you guys? What are you doing right now? Wait, this is to Makoto, right? Yeah, to Makoto. Where are you right now? What are you doing? What you're doing is a serious act of treason, do you understand? Why are you protecting the remnants of despair? Ooh. It should be abundantly clear to you how dangerous it is to keep these people alive. Stay calm and think about this carefully. You guys are being lied to. Think carefully about what's important to bring the light of hope to the new world. The 6 of you joined the Future Foundation because you agreed with our ideals, right? The Future Foundation rescued you from the tragedy you survived and cooperated with recovering your memories. Oh, is it actually the Despair people are the good guys? I really hope that's not what they do. But maybe it's just, I could see Makoto and the gang not being on board with executing the Despair people. So maybe that's the conflict? Immediately return the remnants of despair to our headquarters. Unless we eliminate them, the tragedy will never end. Everything is for the sake of a future filled with hope. I mean, I hope it's just like they morally don't agree with executing them, since they were manipulated by Junko, and it's not actually they were the good guys the whole time. What does this mean? This email suggests that someone was trying to let the remnants of despair escape. This email is addressed to Makoto Naegi, but he's with the Future Foundation, right? Then why was he trying to protect the remnants of despair? Did he betray the Future Foundation? Email to Makoto has been added. Remnants of Despair has been updated. We can't go in the back room. I don't know why I click on things that I know don't have anything important to say. Alright, let me out. Okay, let's go check the classroom over here. I wanted to say hallway for some reason, which I mean, I guess we're kind of checking out the hallway. We're just checking out the room at the end of the hallway as well. We're going into a warp pipe. Hey, we're back on the first floor. Huh? Didn't I walk into a classroom? I don't really get it, but this looks like a laundry room. There's no use worrying about it, but I was in a school and now I'm suddenly in a laundry room. Is that the last one or you used the fourth one?
No.
Okie dokie. What you got here? Some sort of, kind of looks like a web page? It's like a tablet computer. It looks like the power is on too. Is this the next clue? I picked up the tablet and immediately started examining it. Neo World Program. Neo World Program? Execute everyone who doesn't have a superior talent. This word, Neo World. I seem to recall hearing it and seeing it a few times already. The Neo World Program has another name. Psychotherapeutic Communication Simulator. That's a bit of a mouthful. The Neo World Program is built with the most recent psychotherapy technology and administrative software. To develop the Neo World Program, individuals such as the Ultimate Programmer, the Ultimate Neurologist, and the Ultimate Therapist were among the many talented people whose research results were utilized. Now, is that our Ultimate Programmer, or... I mean, I guess I could assume there's more than one, potentially. I mean, granted, Ultimate does kind of imply that, you know, a singular nature, but... I don't know. By mounting a device to the cranium, the Neo World program allows its subjects to experience a synthetic virtual world. Are you telling me my favorite anime waifu can be real via the magic of VR? Additionally, the Neo World program has another feature. It can replace memories formed in the real world with information contained in the synthetic virtual world. Therefore, it is impossible to undo trauma sustained in the real world through the use of the virtual world. I mean, it sounds kind of bad. However, this device is for psychotherapeutic purposes only. Any other use is expressly forbidden. Is this where they do the... Are they gonna do a it was all made up? Or maybe actually everything from our real life was made up. I don't know. I would be a little annoyed at this point if they went and were... I mean, annoyed's not the right word. I don't know how I would feel if they ended up being like, actually the whole thing about the world ending, yeah, that was all just make-believe. But, though it is highly effective in treating brainwashing, abusing the device risks total personality destruction. Thus, extreme care must be exercised when operating this program. It is highly effective in treating brainwashing. Abusing the device risks total personality destruction. I'm thinking. I gotta reread that email. Well, let me have all of it. The email to Makoto. It is you guys are being lied to. Okay. So it's not just that Makoto went rogue. Because I was thinking, like, maybe it had to do with, like, they used this device to try and eliminate the trauma from the killing school life, and maybe it, like, destroyed Makoto's mind or something. Slowly, everything around me turned to black. Synthetic virtual world? I mean, granted, that does sound like what we're in with the whole glitches and everything. Program? A feeling of emptiness, like everything is being tainted? Feeling of weakness, like the world is collapsing beneath my feet. Everything is starting to feel meaningless. The desperate attempts, the sad goodbyes, the conflicts, the trust I felt up until now. It's all disappearing. All I feel is he gonna say the word? He says the word, despair. Ah! I screamed loudly as if I was confirming the sound of my own voice. There's no way I can accept this. I am starting to accept that this is... There's no way something as crazy as this actually exists.
Nice!
You gotta raise the flags more in order to clear my character out. Now then, despair is waiting for you. Impossible. This is impossible. It's all made up. Everything is all made up. Made up? Including me too? Or is the game gonna get meta? I kind of thought the first game might get meta, but it didn't ever actually end up doing that. Is now the time? Ooh.
Hiya!
Hey, how are you doing? Are you enjoying the Killing School trip? By the way, did you guys remember the speech I made at the beginning? Absolutely not. That was like a month ago. From this point on, I promise to be a world that surely deserves to be called a game. You guys are the only ones watching this who can save them. The end of the world is nigh. What you gonna do? What's gonna happen? Isn't it exciting? Isn't the heart throbbing? Look forward to it. That hurt my throat. This hallway. When we first arrived here, I walked down this hallway from the classroom to get to the gym. I don't really see a resemblance, but... Okay. We can see through the matrix. This does, like, absolutely destroy my eyes. What does the code say? Or, like, the letters? Yeah, it says different things each time. I feel like it actually, like there was a phrase you could see? I don't think so. I see you over there, Sonia. You can't hide from me. And the all-seeing eye. We Yu-Gi-Oh boys.
Well?
Are you familiar with the placebo effect and the nocebo effect? Actually, yes. Huh? The placebo effect is when your health improves after taking a fake medicine that you believe is real, and the nocebo effect is the exact opposite, which means that as long as the human brain controls all other bodily functions, if the brain believes something is real, it will become real. Why would you bring all that up all of a sudden? Huh?
Oh my.
I'm not sure. I do not fully understand. What the heck? Hajime, if you believe hard enough, everyone who died can come back. Okay. Can't go to the trial room yet. What's going on? Oh, we can see what you evolved into. I don't know why. I think it's because like I see the help, and for some reason like it pops down there, and I'm like, oh, hit the start button. But no, that's to bring up the help menu. Oh, you're a little Monami. Oh, look at him, dude. Do you want a crystal ball? You have been blessed. You will never evolve into Super Monami, though. I'm ignoring you, Monokumi. You can't make me talk to you. Warning, error, object matches, no object matches name, future system, the render is currently active, world, Ebo, so it's like someone's name. Maybe there's some like Easter eggs in there. Update, render, create, world, model, island, create. Are they really going for the like the whole island was like made up? It's been VR hallucinations. Is this floating? That's impossible. There's no way something this big would be floating like this. But what in the world is it? At the moment I looked at the object. Okay, we got some binary. I don't know my binary. Okay, it's Shihiro. Welcome! Welcome to the Neo World program! A person? Floating person is talking to me. Who is this? No, is this even a person in the first place? They're like some sort of alter ego. It really says not female on there, eh? I'm not quite a person, I'm simply an artificial intelligence program. It would make me happy if you called me alter ego. That is the name my master gave me when he created me. It can talk? But what are you? Alter ego? Artificial intelligence program? I am the master program behind the Neo World program. I am responsible for creating and overseeing this world. However, only the observer has the authority to directly influence you guys. Is that me? Am I the observer? Can I be the observer? I can't actually exert much influence. In fact, my existence is one you don't normally meet. I'm sort of like an apartment manager or something. I may oversee the entire apartment building, but I lack the power to manage individual rooms. But the virus has infected everything I'm supposed to be managing. And because of that, this world I'm managing is acting very peculiar. Hold on. My brain can't follow what you're saying. Let me gather my thoughts first. Damn it, it's that feeling from earlier again. This floating, like my feet are hovering above the ground. It's like I can't feel my feet or the ground, like I can't even believe in my own existence. Hey, you should know, right? Where is this place? Tell me, what is the Neo World program? The Neo World program has admitted the data collection procedure for shaping the entire world as such. Only the data we collected during the experimental stage is being utilized. Specifically, that means the data detailing Jabberwock Island, where the research facility is located. That is why the previous Jabberwock Island cityscape was restored. Ergo, if I am to answer your question, what is this place? It would be mostly Jabberwock Island. Certain portions of it are different depending on the circumstances. For example, this school you're in. It appears this base is entirely under the virus's influence. So is that what that Monokuma is just a virus in the program? I was kind of like thinking that when this conversation started. That's probably why I'm appearing before you too. However, it would explain why Monokuma has so much influence. Even without the virus, these circumstances are a bit unnatural. It seems the launch was rushed, and because of that there wasn't enough time to collect any data. I'm sorry, I don't really know the circumstances of the outside world. After all, I'm simply the overseer of the Neo World program. Most of its words? I understood what they meant, but I couldn't understand what was being said. Basically, you're in a video game, dude. There was no way for me to acknowledge it as the truth. It would make much more sense if it was a fictional world. Wait, are you saying this world is a fictional world? I feel like I can't believe what's going on here. This missing sense of reality? All the mysteries, all the truths, are all just fiction. Is that... So here's the question. Is just Hajime in the virtual world and everyone else is like made up? Or is everyone else also in the virtual world with him alongside? Even so, I need to know. I need to know what this world is. Hey, can you tell me? Hey, can you tell me? What was the Neo World program used for in the first place? The Neo World program serves only one purpose. It is used to make the real world a splendid one. I guess you could say it's a program for creating hope. A program for creating hope? But the fact that we're here and the fact that we don't have our memories, that's all the program's fault, right? Deleting memory is the first step towards replacing memory. Replacing memory data is one of the features of the Neo World program. With the installed memory control unit, it is possible to remove any time period you set it to. And from there, you upload the memories obtained in the virtual world. Removing memories of any time period you set it to? So, Monokuma was right, we really did lose our school memories. I do like that they actually explain the removing your memories in like a more concrete fashion. Even if it is like, it's like super advanced technology that doesn't actually exist in the real world, but you know, I can roll with it. I just like small explanations for things. I don't need like overly detailed stuff, but making the effort to explain something goes a long way with me. Why us? Why were our school memories taken away? There's a reason for that, right? That is a mystery to me too. Booting the program on the survivors of Hope Peak Academy while it's still in the experimental stage, I'm sure there was a very good reason. But unfortunately, I don't know what's happening in the outside world. I'm sorry. Are you saying we're lab rats? That's the only thing I can think of. It sounds like we're just lab rats. The Future Foundation did that to us? But they're trying to save the world, right? Or is the Future Foundation not our ally? I'm sorry, I can't provide that much more help. If only I was more reliable, I wouldn't have lost my authority to a virus like this. All these new words make my head feel like it's about to burst. Can you tell me more about the Observer and that virus? Well, for this session, the Neo World program was programmed to house 15 people along with 2 monitors. 2 monitors? Yeah, they were disguised as a teacher and one of the students. They were intended to guide the participants in this way. By the way, the Observer in the teacher role has been given the authority to influence you all, but the Observer in the student role was not. They weren't given any special authority at all, so they'd seem the same as everyone else. What kind of authority does the teacher role have? As an example, the teacher creates the rules of this world and manages them. If the teacher is properly managing the rules they've created, there's no risk of abuse. But because of the virus infecting everything, that has changed. It has changed this world where violence shouldn't have existed in the first place. The Neo World program would have promised eternal peace. But just like the outside world, it's become a world filled with violence and death. What is that virus? I don't really know the details behind its true identity, but that function is beyond my capabilities. No matter how much I try and stop it, it behaves as if it already knows what I'm attempting to do. In the end, it stole a portion of my abilities, which contained the authority to build the world. It was like a grandmaster chess player. I desperately tried to fight back so it wouldn't have complete control, but even so, a portion of the world has been modified at its convenience. He's probably talking about Monokuma rocking the funhouse. Based on what she's saying, it sounds like she's on the receiving end of a one-sided attack. But Alter Ego should be an impressive artificial intelligence that the Future Foundation created. I can tell that just by communicating with her. Which means that this supposed virus is so smart that it surpasses this Alter Ego? If so, does that virus possess an artificial intelligence just like her? Damn it, what the heck? An artificial intelligence waging an attack against one another? That's so frickin' irritating. But how did that virus infect the Neo World program? The Neo World program exists in isolation. It's impossible that it was infected through a network. I'm fairly certain someone physically uploaded it. Physically? Perhaps someone secretly brought an external memory drive containing the virus into the facility and directly uploaded it into the main computer where the Neo World program is installed. Based on my calculations, that's most likely what happened. It was brought to the Future Foundation's facility? But the only person who could enter that facility is someone who is a member of the Future Foundation. Damn it, what am I thinking? Why am I assuming that what I just heard is the truth? Why am I assuming that everything is a lie? I'm thinking. But it's true that the virus is powerful and that I'm completely overwhelmed by it. But I'm still able to defend the essential areas. So it has a limit too. A limit? If it took over an observer, then it has to follow the rules of an observer. Such as, in order to end the program and release everyone, I need to follow the correct procedure and...
Hey!
Alright, even if you're just a god in the machine, that's enough hints from you. If you're gonna say something more, suppose that you exist between life and death, the death of yourself is inevitable. If so, it can be parallel to the deflection based on the different definition of existence that constitutes a relationship. From there, the paradigm changes the result by being cut off rapidly and causes a situation where your own existence is unobservable and accelerates and crosses with the joint ownership of the world and the situation from the context and bites your death. Oh my god. That was hard. Got a little too into that. Hey! He do be saying death a lot. Do not adjust your screen. Hey! Hey, it's Makoto, dude. What the heck? Just what happened? You're right there, aren't you? Someone is right there, right? Huh? Who are you? Are you different from the earlier one? Maybe he can't hear my voice from this side? I'm currently talking to the world through Alter Ego. Ever since you guys vanished into that space, the video's feedback has been pretty distorted. But even so, we were forced to watch you this entire time. Huh? The things you guys were forced to do, we were forced to watch it. Forced to watch us? I really want to save you right away, but because of the virus's interference, I couldn't. Our orders are no longer being accepted, including shutdown requests. The Neo World program is beyond our control now. In that world, that person created an independent country that doesn't accept outside interference. But Alter Ego created an opportunity for me to speak to you directly. If this means that's working, then it means the person I need to talk to is right there, I hope. Looks like this guy can't even see or hear me. Just who is this guy anyway? Is he our ally? Since there's no time, I'm going to say what I need to say and believe you're there listening to me. Oh, he's so lucky, dude. But first, I need to apologize to everyone. I know apologizing won't help, but we didn't imagine something like this would happen. We never expected such an atrocious virus was lurking inside the Neo World program. But that's entirely our fault. It's our responsibility for not realizing it until it was too late. But it's not just the virus either. I can't say for sure that the program didn't have any problems in the first place. To tell you the truth, I was unsure about whether or not to run the program on you guys. But this was the only way to save you all. I wanted to save you guys. Save us? So, could it be that they're the despair people? And they're trying to reprogram their minds so that they're not evil anymore? And get the Junko brainwashing out of there? That occurred to me earlier, but I kind of dismissed it. But now I'm kind of on that theory. That each of us, like each of the remaining people who are alive are actually maybe the despair remnants. And so Makoto and the gang were like, hey, instead of just executing these guys, let's see if we can like redo their memories. What did he want to save us from? Or like rehabilitate them in VR? What did he want to save us from? Why would this save us? You've already seen the password to enter the graduation exam ground, right? You know, 11037? 11037, that's the number we found at Nezumi Castle. The door to the ancient room was supposed to open after you finished gathering the hope fragments. From there, you guys were supposed to challenge the graduation exam. So it's like, because originally it would have been, they would have had to have learned to get along with people and, like find the value of friendship and hope via their social link interactions. But because of it got corrupted and everything. See, I really like this theory. I don't know if it's going to be correct or not, but I think it's cool. And I would be very happy if they went with this. Or something that's even better. However, I prepared that password just in case something went wrong. Like I said earlier, I had my doubts that this program was perfect. Even if the chance was slim, I thought the observer might end up going rogue. That's the reason I left that 11037 password in a place where the teacher role would not be able to go. I never thought that Nagito, who saw it first, would erase that password. Anyway, I'm also the person who set the password to that number. That number contains a secret. Someone close to me left that number to save me when I was in a dilemma. Was it really to save you? I mean, I guess you could look at it like that. I mean, she was gonna try and stab you. Well, she was gonna frame you for murder, and which would have then essentially killed you, so... I think the jury is done on Sayaka, and she's not a good lady. Can you understand what I'm trying to say? I'm entrusting that will to you all. I've entrusted it to your future. But that person is trying to abuse the graduation exam. I'm sure they are going to crush you with despair into using the graduation exam that's waiting for you. But I want you guys to endure it without giving up on hope. I want you guys to withstand it until I get there. Because I have a secret to defeat them. Does that mean he has a secret plan to defeat Monokuma? Now, it's also possible that they are just the actual survivors, like the 15 survivors from Hope's Peak. Which I guess that, because the whole despair thing, that theory I just presented doesn't answer that question of what about those 15 guys. So it could just be that maybe they were all mentally, like, devastated after the events, and this was like to rehabilitate them. In a worst case scenario where an observer who has the role of teacher goes rogue, I've prepared a hidden command to use at the graduation exam site. It's, you know, up, up, down, down, left, right, you know the code. It's the forced shutdown sequence. Forced shutdown sequence? Even a teacher's authority can't stop that code. It's a way to end this that you guys can choose on your own, independently of the observer. Which means even if they stole the teacher's authority, they shouldn't be able to stop it. If you use that, you guys will win. However, in order to start the forced shutdown sequence, you need more than half the number of people. And in order to do that, I need to somehow get that number. Alright, oh wow, what a surprise. Makoto, you can't say that on TV! Need more than half. I'm thinking. I mean, they're kind of all dead. Like, even if there is like an extra person lying around, that wouldn't be enough. I assume they mean more than half of like the total number of people at the start.
Say what?
What was that just now? Hey, Hajime, what was that weirdness just now? You got brain jacked? Nothing, really. I see.
Anyway.
Well, anyway, that's all the hints you're gonna get. If that no good artificial intelligence tells you any more useless stuff, I'm gonna butt in again. Did Monokuma not notice what just happened? It's been a while since I've spoken at length, but it was important to talk to you. It was worth waiting a long time here. Hey, about that guy just now. There shouldn't be anything else for you to ask me. I see, it'd be bad if Monokuma overheard us. That means Monokuma doesn't know about the conversation I had with that guy just now. You guys have a weapon, a very powerful weapon. It all depends on how you guys use that weapon. That's the only thing I can do. Only thing I can do is prevent the virus's invasion with all my might, so that you guys can use that weapon. The rest is up to you all. Do your best. Do our best, huh? But what do we have to do our best at? The mystery is getting solved. I'm finally starting to see the truth. But what are we supposed to do when that truth is really a lie? We know we're working towards a conclusion that nobody wants to hear, but still, do we really need to work hard and do our best? Is there really a reason to do our best? If everything was a lie, then isn't everything just meaningless? It's the same for the killings too. Even though we had to experience something as painful as that, something as tragic as that, wouldn't that all be meaningless too? When the world is flipped over and becomes so irrational, what am I supposed to do? The number has been added? Shutdown sequence has been added? Well, I guess we can get out of here. Is that it? Are we finally done with our investigation? I say finally, it actually hasn't been that long. It's only been like maybe 90 minutes.
I'm getting tired of waiting. Shall we just plunge right in?
Didn't you say this last time before the final trial?
It's time for the long-awaited graduation exam.
You're giving me motion sickness.
Please enter the red door located on the first floor of Hope's Peak Academy. See you soon.
Okay. A red door, huh? It's still just a waste of time thinking about what this all means right now. For now, I need to finish this. I need to just focus on that. Oh boy, we're getting there. I cannot see a frickin' thing, dude. I'm excited. I won't be able to finish the game today because I'm pretty much at the end of my recording time. I've probably got like maybe 5 to 10 minutes left. Before I need to stop and edit the information for today's Danganronpa video that comes out in T-minus 13 minutes. Oh no, that's cutting it a little close here. I'll try and at least start the trial. Oh, get into a better ergonomic position. Do I just have to go in here? If I do that, will this be finished? Oh boy. Can't turn or anything, so we're just running. Running down the infinite hallway. Surrounded by ones and zeros. It's kind of a cool effect. Flash Trial Ground 1, eh? This place.
Yo!
It looks like everyone's here.
Damn right.
Seems that this is going to be the final place.
However...
This place is... Is this a trial field? But why is it a trial field? Sure looks like a trial ground, but the vibe is way different than the one from before. We've been here before, right? Yeah, this should be the place the door at the ancient ruin leads to.
Hey.
It seems pretty strange that we've been in other buildings up till now.
Damn it.
It's like we're dreaming or something. It's like we're stuck in a virtual reality headset. If this is a dream, then this too is...
Welcome!
So, you finally arrived. Congratulations, you guys are the first ones to ever beat this game. I kind of doubt that. After stopping by Hope's Peak Academy, you finally come to this place. To the graduation exam site within the ancient ruins of Jabberwock Island.
You
can give it a fancy name like graduation exam site, but it's no different than the trial ground from before. It doesn't even have any fancy decorations.
Stupid fool!
From before.
Phew!
This trial field actually inspired the one from before, so in a way, this place is the original.
Hey.
Who cares? This graduation exam means we can finally go home, right?
Of course!
If you can solve a hangman problem. Of course, everyone knows hangman is the best way to determine if you are worthy of graduating high school.
Huh?
And if we have to decide, what do we have to do?
Now then!
Please take a look at the LCD touch panel built into your seats. Compared to the other trials, the rules are much simpler this time.
Yes, indeed!
There are 2 options, graduate and repeat, right? You just have to choose one of them and press it. Repeat, repeat. All of you will cast your votes, and whichever one has the majority will be considered your final decision. If you don't press either of them, you will be treated as an absence and it will not be counted.
In other words...
Which means everyone who has died up till now will have their votes treated as absences.
Then...
The result is based on our majority vote. If graduate is chosen by the majority vote, from there, an event that's kind of like a graduation ceremony called the graduation program will begin. So, do we have to get a majority not counting absences or counting absences? Because if the absences count as, like, no votes, then... Which, I mean, I guess they wouldn't. So, I mean, it shouldn't be that hard to vote for everyone to graduate. Even if we do this stupid majority vote, the result is pretty damn obvious. Come on, let's move this along. We can press it now, right?
No!
You can't do that yet. You gotta do at least 8 rounds of spinny spin fun time before I can let you leave. I mean, your resolve hasn't firmed yet, right? Your will to be swept away by society's harsh current.
Shut up! Shut up!
Yeah, I'm gonna press it.
What's this?
Oh my, which of your orifices are you using to spew bile? To participate in the graduation program, you need my final say as your teacher, you know? Does that mean it won't end with just the majority vote?
That's right!
After the vote, I'm gonna judge every single one of you to see if it's okay for you to graduate or not.
Damn it!
So even if we vote, you're saying we won't graduate unless you acknowledge it?
Well...
I'm terribly sorry for being rude earlier. Just a demon came up on me. You know how that is sometimes.
No way!
I had to beat the devil out of myself. But you don't have to worry. There's no way I won't acknowledge your graduations. This is merely a formality. I'm just doing it because that's how it has to be done. He's doing it because that's how it has to be? It doesn't mean he can exert his will over everything. He too has a limit. Is this what Alter Ego was talking about?
Anyway...
Even if you don't want to do it, you guys still need to solve the mystery. Afterward, you cast your majority votes, and from there, you move on to the graduation program. But why do we even have to go through something so dumb? Well, that is... You said you were waiting for the main cast, right? Which means you're just stalling for time, then. Who's the main cast? Oh, no need to worry about it. It has nothing to do with you guys.
That is...
There's no way it has nothing to do with us. We're the only ones who are involved, you know?
so annoying.
It doesn't matter if you're involved or not. You're just a bunch of chumps in the big picture. That's why it has nothing to do with you. Just perform your roles without complaining.
You pissed me off.
What's with that chump comment?
I can't ignore that.
Can't ignore it. It's not that important or anything, but make sure you turn off that toy.
I won't forgive you.
How dare you treat him like a toy?
What's this?
I did treat it like a toy. You got a problem with that? I created everything. You're actually picking a fight with me? I'm basically a god. Just how promising can you guys be? Oh, you're approaching me? I guess this is just the nature of life. Fine then, before you die, sear my power into your memories. Okay. Roll credits. Alright, that's a very good place to stop things. We have no new skills. I think we have like one skill that we didn't have set. Yeah, handiwork. Granted, we don't really use we just kind of fever time our way through the panic talk stuff, so we don't really engage with that mechanic anymore. I think, what did that say? At the top under court prep, 11-year-old lunch order. Okay. Or 11-year-old's lunch order. In the next video, we will... let's go and finish preparation so that I can save right after. Because otherwise I'm going to load in.
I wanted you guys to know the outside world, but this is still a questionable starting topic.
Because otherwise I'm going to load in not having that ability equipped. Granted, it's not like a big deal or anything, but we'll just save here just to make sure that I remember that. In the next video, we will begin the final class trial and begin revealing all the remaining mysteries of the game. I'm Extra Cheesy 87. Stay tuned for the next part. And bye, guys.